try again. Chapter 2 of Mr. Stink. Here we go. Mother, said Annabel. Mother finished chewing her food completely, then swallowed it before replying, Yes, my darling child. Chloe just took one of her sausages off the plate and hid it in her napkin. It was Saturday evening, and the Crumb family sat in the dining table, missing Strictly Come Dancing and the X Factor as they ate their dinner. Mother had banned watching television and eating at the same time. She had decided that it was awfully common. Instead, the family had to sit in icy silence and eat their dinner, staring at the walls. Or sometimes Mother would choose a subject for discussion. Normally, what she would do is she ran the country. That was their absolute favourite. Mother had given up running a beauty salon to stand for Parliament and had no doubt in her mind that one day she was going to be Prime Minister. Mother had named the white Persian family cat Elizabeth after the Queen. She was obsessed with being posh. There was a downstairs loo that she kept locked for very important guests only. As if a member of the royal family was going to swing by for a wee. There was a china tea set in the cupboard that was for best and had never, ever, ever been used. Mother even sprayed air freshener in the garden. Mother would never go out and not even answer the door unless immaculately groomed. With her beloved pearls around her neck and her hair made stiff with enough hairspray to create its own hole in the ozone layer. She was so used to turning up her nose at everybody and everything, it was a danger of staying that way. Unsurprisingly, Father, or Dad, as he preferred to be called when Mother wasn't around, opted for a quiet life and usually didn't speak unless spoken to. He was a big, powerful man, but his wife made him really, really small inside. Dad was only 40, but he was actually going bald and starting to stoop. He worked really long hours in the car factory at the edge of town. Did you hide a sausage in your napkin, Chloe? Said Mother. You are always trying to get me in trouble, she said. This was true. Annabel was 2 years younger than Chloe and one of those children adults think are perfect, but other children don't like because they are snotty little goody-goodies. She would lie on her bed in a bright pink room upstairs and roll around shouting, Chloe, get off me! You're hurting me! Ow, get off! Even though Chloe was quietly writing in her room next door. You could say that Annabel was evil. She was certainly evil to her older sister. Oh, sorry, Mother, it just slipped into my bag, said Chloe guiltily. Her plan had been to smuggle the sausage out for Mr. Stink. She'd been thinking about him all evening, imagining him shivering out there in the cold. Well then, Chloe, unroll it from your napkin and put it on your plate, said Mother. I'm so ashamed that we are even eating sausages for dinner. I gave your father strict instructions to dispatch himself to the supermarket and purchase 4 wild sea bass filters. And he comes home with a packet of sausages. If anyone called round and saw us eating sausages and like this, it would be hideously embarrassing. They'd think we were savages. I'm sorry, darling wife, protested Dad. But they were out of wild sea bass. He gave Chloe the tiniest wink as he said this, confirming her suspicion that he had deliberately disobeyed Mum. Chloe smiled at him discreetly. She and her dad both loved sausages and lots of other food Mother didn't approve of, like burgers, fish fingers, fizzy drinks, and especially Mr. Whippy ice cream, the devil's spew, Mother called it. I've never eaten anything from a van, she would say. I'd rather die. Right now, all hands on deck as we're clear up, said Mother when they finally finished eating. Annabel, my precious angel, you clear the table. Chloe, you can wash up, and husband, you can dry. When she said all hands on deck, what she really meant was everybody's hands except hers. As the rest of the family all went about their duties, Mother reclined on the sofa and started unwrapping a wafer-thin chocolate mint. She allowed herself 1 chocolate mint a day. She nibbled infuriatingly slow. She made each one last 1 whole hour. "One of my Bentinck's luxury mint chocolates has gone walkies again," she called out. Annabelle shot Chloe an accusing look before returning to the dining room to grab more plates. "I bet it was you, fatty," she said. "Be nice, Annabelle," said Dad. Chloe felt guilty. Even though it wasn't her who'd been scoffing her mother's chocolates, she and Dad assumed their familiar positions at the sink. "Chloe, why are you trying to hide one of your sausages?" he asked. "If you didn't like it, you should have just said." "I wasn't trying to hide it, Dad." "Then what are you going to do with it?" Suddenly, Annabelle appeared with another stack of dirty plates and the pair fell silent. They waited a moment until she'd gone. "Well, Dad, you know that tramp who always sits on the bench every... Mr. Stink?" "Yeah, well, I thought his dog looked really hungry and I wanted to bring him a sausage." It was a lie, but not a big one. "Well, I suppose there isn't any harm in giving this poor dog a bit of food," said Dad. "Just this once, though, all right?" "But just this once, Chloe. Or Mr. Stink will expect you to feed his dog every day. Now, I hid another packet of sausages behind the creme fraiche, whatever that is. I'll cook them up for you before your mum gets up tomorrow morning. And you can give them to..." "What are you two conspiring about?" demanded Mother from the sitting room. "Oh, we were just debating which of the Queen's 4 children we most admire," said Dad. "I'm putting forward Anne for her equestrian skills, though Chloe is making a strong case for Prince Charles and his unrivalled range of organic biscuits." "Very good, carry on," boomed the voice from next door. Dad smiled at Chloe really cheekily. Join me later for chapter 3.